What's up, guys? Welcome to 12M Hustle. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing good. Good morning. Good morning. It is the Thursday 25th. Let's get into it. So, this is going to be the live pre-market channel going on here. All right. I was doing live trading before, but I'll do this instead. So, this helps you guys out, plan out your morning. So, we got 30 minutes to the open. Let's get into it. So, we have start off with news, okay? So for today, it looks like we have existing home sales coming in about an hour, 7 o'clock. So that's going to be some pretty big news. That's going to be a three-star event, so just make sure you know that. Looks like we have some gas news coming at 7:30. We have a Fed Reserve Bank of Kansas City. That's going to be that's at 8 o'clock. So we got some news today. 8:30, we have the 4-week bill auction. 9 o'clock, we have the 15-year mortgage. And then 10 o'clock, we have the 7 auction as well. 12:30, looks like we have a couple day Fed speakers. Nothing major, not Joe Powell. At 12:30, these are all PST times, by the way. All right, so we got the news knocked out for the day, so we know we got a couple major news coming up this morning. So I would suggest you guys keep an eye on that news. Keep an eye on the clock, because you'll get different type of moves that will take you out of your position. Sometimes they'll work with you, or sometimes they'll work against you. All right, there we go. We got the glasses on. They prevent the blue light. But all right, so we have oil. So here's CL. This is what we got going on here for CL. So yesterday's theory on CL, we thought it was going to continue to dip down. It did not. It actually continued its grind up. So overall, it's continuing its bullish structure. So if I were to trade that today, probably won't touch oil today. I would continue to keep thinking it's going to continue to go up, because it's broken out of this structure down here, right? So it's basically overall, this is a 10-minute, go to a 15-minute for you guys. So 15-minute, it's basically has pushed overall. This is the last day I traded it on Tuesday. Basically has pushed down out of the bearish structure. Now it's going back up. So two things can happen. It's going to continue to break up, right? It's going to push. So things I would watch is for oil to hold yesterday's open, which is this line here, 6 o'clock. Oil opens at 6 o'clock PST time. I would wait for it to hold this level, build support, and continue its push up. If I'm looking for the long bias, looking for a target at previous day high, and up until the next zone, which would probably be looks like 65.10 would be a good target. Okay, so that's the thesis. If you just overall continue going with the trend. Now, if you're looking for a bearish structure, bearish trade, then you would want to see this break the previous day open, 6 o'clock, kind of hold below previous week high, and then continue flush down, looking for either a previous day low target, or you can look for a tighter target, 63.89. So that's the setup for oil. Let's move on over to YM. So for YM, which is the Dow Jones, looks like we've had yesterday, the thesis was right. We said we were gonna, if we broke these structures here, if overall it didn't hold, we said one, it holds and it pushes up, right? Which it kind of did off the open, which we took that long here, as you can tell. Took the long, and then we sold it, and then we did not continue this downtrend down. But we said if it doesn't hold this, then it should shoot up. Now, if it breaks the support, we said it was going to go down, which it did. It broke previous day low, continue down. Now, today's thesis is overall looks like Asia has been selling off pretty good. So anyone that took that Asia probably made some good money. But we're going to be looking to pretty much continue the short trend of shorting down, but not to stick to it too long. So looks like we're doing lower lows. So overall, looks like we're actually going down for now, right? We've been in a bullish trend, up, higher highs. We're finally making lower highs. So now we would continue being short, right? And these are possible targets. So possible targets. We're looking for this gap fill, right? We break here. Let's say we get a push off the open. We want to get a push up into stay below previous day low, 46,408, and then we continue to push back down, looking for a target of 46,173. Fill that gap, or if it keeps selling off, 46,040. So these are possible targets to shoot for. Now, keep in mind we are in an overall bull market, so just understand that overall the structure is bullish, 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 right? That's what we've been in all year. So since we know this, another idea that we need to have is if we're wrong. So if we're wrong, we're going to chop in between this zone here, right? What it's going to do, trap people, chop, chop, and then it's finally going to break out, chop, right? This is what I'm thinking is going to, thesis. And then you have to have both theses for each type of trade. So there we go. So there's two things that can happen. One, we continue to sell off, fill the gap. Two is we go sideways, 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 and boom, break back up. We hold previous day low, and we go back up seeking this new level area, which seeking previous weekly high, going back into yesterday's opening high, and then all the way possibly back to previous day high as a target. So these are all possible targets for you. But in order to do that, we have to break through Asia low, London high, Asia high. So even if you were to take, let's say, a long down here and sell here, that's a pretty good R&R. So those are the two theses that can go. And like I said, the other one is we just continue straight down and fill this gap, right? Fill that gap down there. So I'll leave these on. I don't think I'm going to trade the Dow today. Just not feeling it. The Dow moves really, really slow, so you got to be really patient on these entries. So I don't think I'm going to trade the Dow today, to be honest. But that's all good. So that's that. And then next one is ES. Now the ES. Here's ES. Okay. ES is, look, it's actually breaking. So wild, right? ES is pretty much same thesis as YM is we're thinking continue the sell down. So if it wants to keep going down, then we're going to keep going with it, right? We're not going to fight it, but we're also going to be aware that, again, we are in a bull market, so we're not going to overstay our stay, right? You just don't want to do that. So again, we're looking for a full gap fill of 66.53 to 66.24, right? That is the gap play. We're looking to fill this huge gap that we had on Wednesday 17. That's the gap play we're looking for, right? So pretty good play. We're looking for that. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we won't. We'll see. See if we'll get it, but we're gonna keep by it. So it just ES needs to sell with pressure off the open. It could trap shorts off the open. It's just a thing that can happen. So right now it seems to be holding. So we have to see what it wants to do off the open. And I'm in a trade right now, so taking a quick short here. So yeah, it just has to keep selling off, but we'll see what happens, because sometimes on these Asian markets, they'll sell off and they'll continue to hold. So, like I said, we're looking for this. Now, another thing that can happen, Same thing, like I said, we're making higher lows now, but we can get into this chop fest, which is going to be in between here, right? Can continue down here, back up, because this is what it tends to do sometimes, and then we'll just continue down and finally fill a gap. Ideally, this is the play that I'm looking for. This is the setup that I want. But I do know that the same way it can go chop, 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 it can trap shorts and then continue its momentum up. So I'm aware of that. I do understand that. So that is the play there. Let's see. And what a drop. Nice drop there. Okay, just took a quick little short that I wanted. It's just continuing to break down, but I want to see if it's going to get a bounce off the open. Don't know if we're going to get it. Curious to see if we go down into this area here. But because if ES decides to break, I mean, it's got a huge gap, 66.53 down to 66.24. So that's going to be pretty huge if it decides to break that level. So, but we have to wait off the open. Now, let's get into our big boy, which is going to be our NQ. All right. So, same thesis. You guys can see this is my main butter right here is what I trade. So I've been shorting probably since Tuesday here, Tuesday, Wednesday. I missed this full move here, and then I got a little bit overnight. I should have held it, and that's about it. But all good. All Gucci, all Gucci. So we're here, boom, boom, boom. Now we're looking at this. Overall, you're here. Okay. So same thesis. We're going to be looking for the same idea. Now, the NQ loves to do pullbacks. So overall, what I'm looking for, right? Overall, we're going down. I'm looking for NQ just to give us a bounce back into that area, and then make it lows down here. So this is the play that I'm looking for on NQ that I'm going to be looking for in the next 15 minutes. All right, so 15 minutes to the open. So I'm looking for this play here. Is it pops, gives us a pop into Asia low, maybe London high. And then once we break, this would be ideal, into this level here, to the zone. Once we break this, look for the short back down, right? And ideally into this levels. 24,496, maybe 24,452. Now, that's one idea. The next thesis is we pop off the open, we hold this, right? So we pop off the open. I'll take this out of the way for you guys. We pop, and then we come back down. We build support. We build support here. And then we make our way back, and we trap shorts, and we trap the bears, right? And we rip back. We rip out Asia low. We rip out London high. We rip out Asia high, and then we target back into yesterday's open. So those are basically my ideas for today, this morning. So I am aware that we've been selling off all of Asia. I'm aware that we've been selling off all of London, but I'm also aware that we're in an overall bull market, right? And how many times have we not had 1, 2, 3? We have 3 days of selling off, and then for it just to reclaim, right? Let's go back here. Let's just keep this in mind. Sell off, right? Midday wipes back up. I think this was a Fed day, but I mean, prior to today, we've been doing nothing but that, right? We'll have a sell off, grinds back up, sell off, grind back. Overall makes lower high. The only thing that we have going for us as bulls today is that overall we've broken the trend, right? This trend that we had here, this one right here. I don't like using trend lines a lot, but I just use it so people can see. It's a little easier to see the overall. Doesn't matter where you draw it, but look, overall we've broken that, right? For the past, let's say, looks better on that 45-minute. We've broken it. So this is what we have going for us. Our direction bias is, all right, let's go short. But I'm also aware that we've been doing nothing but buying dips. We've been in the freaking buying dip market for the past whole year. So being aware of that, I'm also going to keep my shorts light, tight, and I'm not going to hold on to losers. I'm just going to cut them quick because I know they could flip on a dime, right? I mean, really, to be honest, if this gap has been filled. So 24,648 to 24,552, they filled the gap pretty much on London. So at this point, how much more do we really think we're gonna get? Like do we really think they're gonna bust down through 24,501, 24,458, 24,3? Like, do we really think it's gonna grind? It could, but I honestly am leaning towards the bullish side, but I'm just going to let price action dictate that at this point. I'm ready to take longs or shorts. I don't care. My opinion doesn't matter. What matters is what the chart shows. So, but this is the game plan. So if you're a bull trader, you're long biased, you only trade longs, this is what you want to be looking for. You want to see it push above previous stat high, hold. You want to see it hold this particular level here, 24,648, and then push up and then grind up. So I'm not buying down here, right? I'm going to wait for the open, let it settle. If we come back down to this level here and break, take a quick little short, right? And then look for these levels here. If we push the previous day high and push up here, maybe take a long, get a sellout, quick scalp, 24,719, 24,763. So things like that. So I hope this helped you guys out. I went over NQ, ES, YM, and oil. Be doing this every morning when I trade. Helps me out, set up a game plan, go through it, then I can always go back and look at it. Hope it helps you guys out. But yeah, I'll start doing this every day. So hope you guys have a good one. Enjoy, take care, have a good morning. Remember 2 things. Only thing you guys can control is how you act to your losers and control your risk. That's it. Only you can beat yourself. That's it. Nobody else. Market doesn't care about what you want. Market doesn't care about how much money you want to make, but it sure wants to take that money. So yeah, just understand that it's just you versus you. And that's it, guys. Take care. Thank you for watching. Peace.